2.
The chess lady.
Ms. Day.
Ms. Day.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, good morning. It's Saturday. We're on News Talk 1380. This is the Antelope Valley Lancaster Chamber of Commerce show, Minding Your Business. I'm Chris Spiker from Antelope Valley Florist, your co-host, and Aaron Goldstein, co-host. Who's our first guest today?
Our first guest today is Miss Day, the chess lady.
Hey, welcome, Day.
Hi.
So you're known as the chess lady, Miss Day, the chess lady.
Ms. Day.
Ms. Day. And the name of your company or your concern is?
AV Chess House.
AV Chess House. And so I've been following you on Facebook forever.
Yes, I've been in the Valley now for 6 years, and the AV Chess House is actually physically located in 500 square feet of my home in West Lancaster. And we run classes, clubs, all sorts of workshops, you name it, events. We do it there. Plus, we do outreach. We go to resource fairs, events held around the cities, like the Poppy Festival, or we'll be on Celebrate.
The Boulevard?
Celebrate America on the Boulevard.
On the Boulevard.
Yes.
So it's all about chess,
and more chess. Yes.
And you said you can start teaching chess at about 3 years of age?
Yes, 2.5 actually.
2.5.
We run parent and tot chess time classes where the parent and the tot come together, and we teach in tot-sized bites. And the benefits for the kids are just remarkable because we give them pre-reading and pre-math skills in tiny little bites that let them learn, and the pattern recognition that they get in their brain is given to them in a fun, adventurous way, but is the same patterns that they use in both reading and math, and makes them more ready for kindergarten and for their reading and math adventures in school.
Wow.
Yes, I know.
That gives me a lot of directions. What's your oldest student so far? How old was your oldest
94.
student? 94.
Yes.
But you will take people that are older.
Yes, I teach 2.5 to 104. Yeah, I haven't had anybody that old yet. But the 94-year-old woman really wanted to learn, and it took her, probably almost a year to master, to get a hold of the game well enough to be playing it. But it is true that chess limits, holds back, or actually prevents Alzheimer's. And so that's why a lot of senior citizens want to learn chess and use chess because it helps them hold back something that we don't want in our lives.
Right.
And I teach it in what's called no stress basic chess format for seniors so that it's a social environment with no pressure, and we do it in a fun, hands-on way at the speed that the group who we are learning wants to go.
Well, Dave, how were you introduced to chess?
Oh, that's a wonderful story. When I was 10 years old, my brother taught me how, and then right after that, my dad played me chess one game after supper every night until the first time I beat him. And then he would never play me again.
Well, yeah, how, in a game that has a strategy, why would you want to teach the killer strategy? Why would you want to teach how to win?
Well, let me finish my story first.
Okay.
The point is that that's how I learned that good sportspeopleship is so important. And that's why that's one of the most important aspects I teach in chess. Because if your own dad can't play you again once he beats you, then there's something majorly wrong with your sportspeopleship. And so I teach children and adults and seniors about the importance of accepting a loss, how you learn from a loss, what you gain when you lose, and how to behave if you win.
So is the purpose of the game to always win?
The
That's a loaded question.
No, the purpose of the game is to enjoy the intellectual challenge from the game. And so winning or losing, there are still wonderful things that you can learn or have in the game. When I play in the adult club that meets on Friday evenings, even when I lose, it is such an intricate and enjoyable game. That's the only time during a week that I get to play other adults, and I just love having the time and advantage. And to go back to your question about the strategies and tactics, that's where we hope the kids will go, is learning the strategies and tactics, because those are where they get the very many schools that are benefiting them in, or skills that benefit them in school, such as their ability to concentrate, think logically, have their critical thinking, problem solving, where they learn how to accept consequences for their choices. There's no takebacks in chess, just like there's no takebacks in life, so they
You take your
learn from
finger
their
off,
errors.
you're done.
No, you touch it, you have
You
to move
touch
it.
it, you have to move
You
it.
touch your opponent's piece, you have to capture it. So you have to think before you move.
Wow. But that, you do that one time and you may have learned that lesson.
Well, you do it as a 3-year-old about 100 times before you've learned the lesson. You do it as a 10-year-old twice, and that's enough. Or you lose a game because of a touch move, and then it never happens
We
again.
were talking on the phone about Michael Vick, the NFL quarterback. And I just saw a story recently where he's out of prison, he's
Mhm.
playing football, and he's all about chess. And he's excited about kids learning how to play chess. And I think he picked the game up in prison.
Yes, he did. In fact, I went on and found a Chess Daily News quote about that. He learned chess and learned to love chess while he was in federal prison for his role in dogfighting. Did you know it was about dogfighting?
Yeah.
And when I was away, as he called it, he taught himself first as a way just to kill the boredom, but then he discovered it helped him think, taught him to make better decisions. And he said that he learned that chess is a game of patience, of avoiding mistakes, and of making carefully measured decisions. And I wanted to share with you that a lot of ex-cons who learned chess in prison came to learn to play it and use it to help other youth avoid it. For example, have you heard of Eugene Brown?
No.
After he did 20 years for hard time, he got out and he founded the Big Chair, which is an organization in D.C. to help inner city youth. And he helped them he's still actually working with it, but he's passed it on to his daughter and her children. But he still works with kids, and they made a movie out of it called Life of a King, and
Wow.
Cuba Gooding Jr. played him in the movie, and 6 Antelope Valleyans were extras in the movie, counting myself and my husband. So that was a really neat experience. I got to meet Eugene and Cuba. It was fun.
So in the world of chess, are you a big deal?
I am frequently one of the top 100 women quick chess players in the country.
Oh, so now it's not just playing, it's for time.
Yes, for
Do
time.
we always play for time?
It is more
You're making
fun
me nervous.
to me to play for time.
More fun.
Most games I play are 3 minutes, or I get only 3 minutes for my moves. Currently, I've been playing at the adult club. I get 2 minutes, my opponents get 8 minutes to make it equal.
One hand tied behind your back.
That's about what it is, yes.
A blindfold.
Yes.
So is this like tennis, with like the Venus and her sister, every time they hit the ball, they make a noise? Can you do that with chess?
You can't.
No
Only when you
noises?
hit the clock.
And you go, yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Woo!
You would
No?
get penalized for that and maybe even evicted.
But that's one of the lessons you learn.
Yes. My clubs, all the kids always learn how to play tournament chess, so that when they go play a tournament, they already know touch move, that you don't distract. It's not legal to talk about a game. You don't go bug anybody who's already playing. That's part of what I give my students, is the ability to walk from our club into an actual scholastic tournament.
Wow.
The ones down below. For example, we're running a tournament October 8th,
Right.
and our tournament is a scholastic event, which means that in this event, you don't have to know a thing about chess. We will be introducing one piece and how to use that piece, and then a mini game, a hands-on game to use that piece. And then we'll be sending everybody out to go play that game for a tournament. So they'll be competing for trophies using that. And then we'll bring them back and repeat with a different piece and do that for all 6 of the different kinds of chess pieces. So that on October 8th, there will be 6 different tournaments where each one of them, they have an opportunity to win first or second place. And there will be, of course, good sportspeopleship trophies. And in addition to that, the tournament is only $13.
Wow.
In the same tournament down below would start at $50, probably 60 or 70 depending on where down below it's held. And what's more is that we are offering nonprofits a special deal where it only costs half that if they bring 10 kids. So they can bring kids for $7.50 a piece if they bring at least 10 kids.
$13? Let me ask, $6.50 each.
Okay, I'll believe you.
There's a handling charge in there.
Yes.
Well, what a nice thing to do, just to bring something important to the community.
Yes, I agree. I take a loss every time I hold these. I hold 2 in each semester, first fall semester and spring semester, and I lose about $500-600 every tournament.
Well, Avi Nice wants to come out on the 8th of October and do a little bit to add to this video that we're talking about today. And I have some free flower cards from the flower shop if that would help as goodies.
That's wonderful. Thank
The
you.
goodie bags or something like that.
Wow, that's very generous of you. I do want to say that at the tournament we have a high school section. So that's full games where the high school players can play full games for trophies, and that grades 6, 7, and 8 can join that tournament.
Pronounce your last name, Mahowald.
Mahowald.
Mahowald. Day.
Okay.
Ms. Day, the chess lady.
And I do have a website.
It is.
It's called Chess for Us, and all of the information about all of the events such as chess clubs and workshops and classes can be found on that event, and many of them are also found through Lancaster Parks and Recreation.
Great people over there at Lancaster Parks and Recreation. On Facebook, Day is DAA. She'll pop right up, make a friend request, and learn about life. Day, thank you very much for being on.
See you soon.